Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood blind man.
0 people.
We're back because today they have the Homelander Combat cast, so let's react to it, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's jump right into it. So they just showed the trailer, so now we just gotta wait for them to start going over the character. Sorry if I sound tired as hell. I literally just woke up, like maybe 5-10 minutes ago.
0 people.
Let's see what this combat cast has to offer.
Viewfinder. Stop recording video. Button.
It's gotta be the weirdest, in the best way possible, facial capture stuff we've done in this game.
The
little tongue part, it's so good.
Really cool. So that was Homelander. We'll be showing Homelander later. But before we get to that, we're going to talk about a few things that are coming up. So, Derek, I'll let you start.
Oh, yes.
Sup.
Yes, new things.
A little bit about the upcoming season.
Yeah, of course. So
0 people.
Season of the Reptile. Reptile is invading this season, so you got a bunch of cool reptilian skins. Also,
nice.
We've done some quality of life adjustments and changes. We have more of the kind of one-off missions. One new kind of one-off mission we have is called Quick Draw, which I know Sean Henrik will love. And then also you can turn around on pathways now. So hey, if you didn't want to go that way, you can turn around now. We've increased inventory space for relics.
0 people.
For talisman. So we have a lot of fun relics. And like last season, I had problems myself being like, man, which one am I gonna have to get rid of? Because I really like this one. But I used primarily like the free combo breakers one because I love that one.
Really good one.
And then also we have elemental advantages and disadvantages. So when you walk up to an encounter, it'll tell you if your character is an advantaged or disadvantaged for this fight based on their elemental types.
Maybe want to pull somebody off the bench to do that.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
totally. And then in addition,
0 people.
we also are letting you preview the rewards to mini bosses and major bosses, so you can be like, "Ooh, what am I going to get from this?" And
Oh, that's cool.
Seasonal Tower too. You can see what skin you're working towards, how many completions it is, and things of that nature. Yeah.
That's cool.
So we've been listening, and then there's a couple other goofy one-off things. We'll have a free trial tower, of course, for Homelander and for Farah. And this season's Titan may be my favorite of all times.
It's mine too, it's very, very funny.
And
0 people.
And that's about it. We've got little Shao here too. He's here to support us today. Yep.
Shao, very supportive, very nice guy.
So they're making some invasions tweaks. That's nice.
Sounds great. There aren't a lot of
No word on
character
navigation
options this time
assistance,
around.
though.
We are kind of, we're
Sadly.
barely towards Final Combat, which is in Toronto this year. I will be there. I'm very excited to see everyone.
Bring me back to Poppers.
I will do that.
Okay.
14th to the 16th of
0 people.
And it's also Last Chance qualifier. The last time to sign up for that is June the 10th.
Woo.
So if you're in the area of Toronto, sign up and come see us. It's going to be a really good time. Speaking of good times, yes. The tournaments, Combo Breaker.
No, they're just talking about tournament stuff. So that's cool. You're not going to be able to, before you even do an encounter, you're going to basically get to see what you unlock before you complete it. That's going to be cool. I like
0 people.
So you can tell, hey, this fight's going to give me a skin, this fight's going to give me a gear piece, this fight's going to give me a key item, stuff like that. That's actually pretty interesting.
Run through losers to get back into winners.
They sadly never mentioned anything about time trials being made easier. Sadly. I hope that's the case.
What the heck is this combination? It blew my mind, and I was rooting for Sonic. I can't lie. I always root for Sonic.
0 people.
For taking the thing. Just the level of play keeps getting bigger, and it's all going to come to a head at Final Combat, and I'm super excited to be there for that.
And those younger kids are getting better and better. They're rising up.
I know, you watch the modern play, and it's just they're so far ahead of where we were even, 10 years ago. It's very cool.
Really cool to watch, and just congratulations, of course, to all of our the pro players who were able to come out and play. Really
0 people.
The show you put on, so thank you so much for that. Now that's how
We did it.
we've got a little more to go.
No. I thought we were here on the birthday shout.
Nope, we're going to go right to, we have a new character in the game.
Yeah.
Coming up very shortly. Homelander, can you tell everyone what do you see Homelander is as a character?
Homelander to me is, at his core, a pretty basic jack of all trades character that can kind of keep you out, can get in, kind of a brawler and all that. But then it's all
0 people.
with his ability to fly, and that's what kind of aids his mobility, his mix-ups.
So he's basically
stuff like that.
Injustice, Superman, Citadel, and Ermac combined.
That's pretty straightforward and simple to play.
Sounds about right.
But then you have everything is wrapped up in his ability to fly and a really kind of
Give him
unique
some
way.
armor stuff Sindel has. Give him some float cancels like Ermac, and give him some fireballs like Superman from Injustice 2. And there you go.
All right, let's take a
0
look at
people.
Homelander.
Let's see what he's got, y'all.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
Quality.
So, as you'd expect, not exactly a martial artist, more of a brawler. He just kind of punches you really quickly and really hard. I think his
Ooh,
throw
combo
really
strings.
shows his strength.
As I was talking about earlier, this
Yeah, just
fourth wall break.
the cockiness of it is great. He also has his eye beams, which he uses on his down 4, his sweep, and a bunch of his special.
Of course the sweep is a laser.
Yeah, he's a big fan.
0 people.
Like even his ducking attack or just ducking just shows off his personality. Like,
It's
what are you
great.
gonna do?
Yeah,
You
he's
know,
so
waiting.
cocky.
Yeah.
We're ants to him. So let's check out one of his key normals, his back one. This is his normal that has the most range. It is a high, so you gotta look out for down pokes and duckers. But it has great range and you can hit from into a combo and he just shoves you away.
Which is
Effortlessly.
pretty good for him as a character to get you out of the way sometimes.
It's a great point. Then for mids, he has this forward one, which it doesn't quite have the range of a
0 people.
but it is mid, which is great.
He's got the spinning backhand.
Yes.
One of my favorite movies in the game.
Very
That's
good.
You
amazing.
do it in the office all day long.
Not great.
Back 2-2-1+3 ends in a throw where he gouges your eye out, which is, I love the design team really nailed it. This guy fights
Ow.
dirty. Despite his super strength, he's just nasty about the way he fights.
So is he pushing your eyeball in or pulling your eyeball out?
I think he's pushing it out and then throwing away the, well,
0 people.
yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Another normal I'd love to show is forward 4, which is this low laser sweep, and you can actually combo off of it. I think it'll be one of his best combo starters. And it hits
Oh
low.
my
Always
God.
great. And then lastly, this normal I think is probably his coolest, is this ear clap. He claps you in the ear. It actually does this cool, like, deafening sound effect, and then it has a neat little bonus where if it's a counter,
0 people.
he gets a full combo.
Oh, that's cool. And it's like another sort of
That's
reference to the
awesome.
show, too, which I love.
Exactly. One of the best scenes from season 2, I think. So let's go over his special moves. First off, the eye beams. Everyone saw them in the trailer. He's got a straight beam. The EX1 is extra powerful and knocks you down. Low one, you can use it to go under fireballs, stuff like that. Keep him from advancing forward. An anti-air one,
0 people.
pretty self-explanatory. You think they're gonna jump, you do it. and
So
they'll
he's
regret
got a
jumping.
mid, a low, and an
And then he
anti-air
has a
laser.
sweeping laser, which is very cool. The startup is pretty slow, but on hit you get this big knockback. You can do corner combos, and on block they're pushed back. So this one is kind of, hey, you're up close, I want to keep you away, and that complements the ones where you are away, and I want to keep you away, or keep you contained.
Yeah, if you're in the corner, you can
Wow, that's
That's
amazing.
right, corner combos.
Little corner counts. Everybody
He
have
looks
that?
so
Yeah.
cool.
0 people.
And also for people that might be wondering, Homelander's earpiece is his cape, belt, and the shoulder pad he fixed.
All dressed.
Okay, so the leak was right. It didn't say anything about the belt and the
All right,
cape,
so he
but it
also
was
has
right when it said the
this
shoulder
lightning
pads were the
where
gear
he
piece.
flies up in the air and then comes down looking very, very cocky and regal. If you EX it, it has armor and it knocks them down. So that's kind of his, hey, you're up close, you're pressuring me, get off me move. He literally gets off, like flies up and
0 people.
on. Then he has this god complex move in the air where he kind of goes into this,
Praise me.
yeah, very, very arrogant pose.
refuel.
And you can go left or right and float, release it at any time. You can just land or go directly into flight, which we'll talk about in a minute. And that's a low hitting move when he comes down, little stomp. And then probably his most like
0 people.
notable move, the move that kind of wraps everything together, is the diabolical dash command dash.
Oh, the glue of his kit.
Exactly. Like everything ties to this. He dashes forward, it's a command dash, it's back forward too. And from there, he has 4 different options. He has pop-up you've seen, where he knocks you up, it's a combo. He has this knee, which is safe on block and mid. You get a knockdown. He has the big
0 people.
mighty boost, it's plus on block and knocks
Nice.
them down.
And my favorite.
The grab, which is actually like a throw. Like if they're stand blocking, they'll be thrown.
Which you can do from a throw from distance if you.
Right. So you can go in and do a throw, go in and do, like if you think they're gonna duck block, you can use this mid and get frames, all the different kind of mix-ups you can think of.
So he's got all the tools.
Pretty much, like his offense is kind of tied to this diabolical dash, which you can also do in the air.
0 people.
Has slightly different, like animations. Like the throw becomes this cool next down, where he drops them down. And the back forward one becomes like a ground combo instead of knocking you up. And you can do both to like do long combos, which you can see in the trailer and the fight we're gonna show after this.
Oh yeah, there were some
Nice.
long air combos in that trailer, and I was like, that was nice.
His combos are very fun to do too. So then let's talk about flight. At any point,
0 people.
you can get up in flip stance, it'll start floating. And from there you can move around completely, it's full flight. He also gains, then you can drop down, and he gains,
So let's say it one more time, like, because it is a different way of getting into the air too. You're
Correct.
using the flip stance button and up.
yes, that's right. And from there he has a couple of new moves. He has down beam, he has straight beam, so you can kind of keep them grounded, keep them out of the air, which is exactly what he wants. And then he can do the diabolical dash from flight.
0 people.
Do stuff,
It's amazing.
like all the different moves. You can
That's
do
gonna be
grab,
broken as
and you
hell.
can just land, and you can use
Combat
it
League,
to
I am
land
so
very
sorry.
quickly. You can use it to go past them for mix-ups.
And that's all I'm gonna say, man. I'm
And
so
if you're-
sorry, Combat League.
Exactly. And if you look at the rest of his kit, a lot is based on keeping you out of the air, so then he's free.
So the command dash and the flight are like
Now I think one of the coolest things though is
Two
you can
separate
actually use it
stances.
A lot quicker than you might
0 people.
because you can attack out of it.
Here's my favorite example. You'll notice we talk a lot about lows, throws, and all that, but I never said the word overhead. Typically, he doesn't really have an overhead. However, air attacks are overheads. So what you can do is go into flight almost instantly and do a jump attack. I'll show you.
And that counts as an overhead.
Exactly. Now I'll do it very slowly so you can kind of see what I mean. I'm going in
0 people.
hitting 4, going into a jump attack, canceling that in diabolical dash 1 into my combo. So it's almost like, very, and I don't want to say instant, but very quickly you can go into flight, cancel into a jump attack, which becomes an overhead, and that's going to complement all of the mix-ups. So you can mix it up with the 4-4, the throw, you could not do the jump attack, you could diabolical dash over their head, down, just land. All the options you can do in the air, you can do just on the ground.
0 people.
Do it in combos and instantly go into flight. You can then, resume your zoning, or again, diabolical dash in.
That's cool.
Land if you don't, take them out.
It sounds like a super simple
50-50.
stance, but it's good.
Like his ground
I bet you.
fruit.
Sorry, y'all. I'm yawning. Oh, sorry, y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it's basically a bunch of different stances with options out of the stance, and that scares me because I've never been personally
0 people.
really been good with stance
When you
type
first start
characters.
playing him, he'll see, like I said, pretty straightforward, jack of all trades,
I'll
kind of
probably just
baller,
make him a
that's cool,
zoner
his
if I ever
animations are
play
cool,
him.
This is all great. When you get into flight, you're like, wow, hitting these buttons is really, really fun. He kind of.
I do want to see what combos people come up with,
I
though.
think it's a ton of fun.
A lot of satisfying combos. Basically.
Yeah, I think he'll really appeal to kind of creative people that.
That part I
like,
am curious about.
Setups and the big combos and stuff like that. He'll be
0 people.
Here's this video on Twitter of the stuff you can do in the corner using sweeping laser into flight. It's very
Oh,
cool.
yeah. And we haven't even talked about, what people will be using for cameos.
Exactly. I mean, again, that can just complement his mix-ups, complement, you can have a cameo. Like, you could use, for example, if you're having trouble.
Imagine what
using that
him
air,
and
so,
someone like
square.
Chameleon can do.
And then,
The thought of that scares me now.
You can do it on the ground. It's a low
Sorry, I keep
but
yawning,
then
y'all.
underneath it,
My-
0 people.
do it in
But
flight.
no, that just like the thought of Homelander and Chameleon is. Whew. Farrah! Ow! Come here! Get planted. Laser beams! Sorry, Lou. It had to happen to you.
And that is Homelander.
Yep.
Soup's awesome. Soup's awesome.
Soups. Very
He's a nasty guy.
really interesting. Just
0 people.
seeing the flight. And Homelander will be with you very soon, but we're not quite done yet because we do want to show the new cameo that's coming out later.
Farrah!
Yeah.
Yay!
I was a huge Fairy Tale fan in X. I've been
Okay, this is gonna be dope. I can't wait to see Farrah now.
She's not disappointing me.
Because they said she's the cameo that
Probably
plays
my
the most
favorite
different out
because
of
she's
everyone,
cameos.
so.
I think I love that little gremlin. I love her little voice. I love her personality. She's great.
She's crazy. I love
Has
it.
a lot of
0 people.
Fun things, and we're going to show them here right
Let's
now.
do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. So the way she works is very interesting. It's not like most cameos. You hit R1 and you basically become like Ferritor. She controls your movement now. I absolutely love the walking back.
She's
Yeah.
in control. Yeah.
And every button you hit gives you a different classic Ferritor move. Like, let's start with one of the most iconic is that neutral jump punch from MKS.
I spammed that.
I think
Can't confirm.
every
0 people.
Ferritor player did.
That's amazing. Neutral jump punches are back.
One becomes this big wind-up punch. It's a mid-combo starter.
It covers a good amount of distance.
It does. 2 becomes an overhead.
That's cool. So she's got her own little stance.
Another mix.
That's kind of sweet.
For Homelander now, so it's
That's
standard.
right.
There you go.
3 becomes my favorite, the bowling ball slide. Just rolls her out. I love how you're throwing her around and she just seems to like it.
Yeah. She's great.
And do keep in mind, we do have the
0 people.
meter on full.
Yes, these
So-
moves would drain, but so I'm not having to reset it non-stop. We're showing you. And then she also has a throw. Like, she has a normal cameo throw, like in the neutral, but when she's on your back, you get a throw.
Post throw.
Oh, that's
Right,
cool.
you have throws, overheads, lows, combo starters, a tremendous jump attack. But what if I said that's not all she can do?
Oh, what else is there, Steph?
Pain and Gain is back.
Hey!
She stabs you, she can
0 people.
twice, you gain a damage buff, and then armor when she's stabbing you. So that's something you can use if you don't kill yourself on accident, but
We've seen before.
yeah. And you can use the armor, you know, if you predict an attack and you want to activate it.
That's so
and then
sick.
lastly, I think this might be my favorite thing about her. Instead of jumping on your back, she can do peanut gallery, where she comes out and cheers for you. And if you successfully attack, you gain more super meter.
0 people.
And you can see how exciting she is. She is.
Oh, she's hyping it up.
But
Oh my God,
if
that's
you
great.
Get hit, she gets sad and upset. And
Oh,
you
no.
lose your instead.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
she'll literally turn red and kind of pout.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
You start
So she has a crybaby mechanic.
Yep.
Haha.
So, I mean, basically, it's a super
Yo,
set
what the
trial.
hell?
You become Ferritor from MKX.
That's
Yeah,
so
that
cool,
night.
man. Oh my God.
Yeah.
0 people.
It'd be great for, maybe
That's
any
so
person who doesn't have
sick.
the best mix-ups. Now you do. Awesome combo extensions. And
That is
it's just
amazing.
Super entertaining to have on the fight. Like if you just want someone to give you good vibes and
Support you.
right, there you go.
I like how she tries
It's so fun.
Damn, we're getting rewarded on the Combat Cast today. We got a character and a cameo showcase. Normally it's just a character.
Yeah.
That's insane.
0 people.
About it for the day. But we do have-
Except for.
But yeah, no.
The people that
I mean, I'm excited for Homelander, and I can't wait to see the seasonal stuff tomorrow. That's how I feel. But with that being said, that was my reaction to the Homelander Combat Cast. I've been your friendly neighborhood blind man, saying God bless, stay safe, and peace out, everybody.
Viewfind. Stop recording.